Hello and welcome to a very basic tutorial on how to make a YouTube background. Today I will be using Photoshop CS5, and if you have CS5, if you have CS4, it doesn't really matter. Not much has changed. What I would suggest is that you download this template, but you can use others too. But this is what we'll be following. So to start off, you've got your main background color. Yeah, you've got your main background color here, which is a dark grey. And I'm going to add a new layer, use the pen tool. In fact, no, I won't. Forget that. Sorry, I'm just going to use this tool. Wait, excuse me one moment. As I change... There. I'm going to take it out to the size I want, which is about there, I'd say. Maybe a bit bigger. Out to the sides. Yeah, about there. And I'm going to change the colour to green. You can use whatever colour you want. Yep. And I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go into the brushes, the brush things. You can get that by going to Window. Let's see, Brush. And I'm going to put the Shape Dynamics on. Check that, and put the Size Jitter here up to 100%. Scattering. And I'm going to apply an airbrush, and I think that's it. Yeah. I'm going to add a new layer now for that. I'm going to put the color to white. This is real quick. Put the size down, but the size will change. That will just be the max you can go. I'm just going to click about the screen like so. Don't want too much, it will be overwhelming. Say about that. I'm going to go into the blending mode here of that layer, and I'm going to go press overlay, and that creates a nice pardon me, and that creates a nice looking thing. I'm going to go into the modules now. You can play about with all this as you want. I'm going to put a stroke on it of 1. I'm going to put a color overlay. I'm going to make it that green. It will change in a minute, don't you worry. I'm going to put an inner shadow in it. I'm going to put the shadow size up to 100, 250 even, sorry. And an inner glow, no, I'm going to put an outer glow. In fact, no, I'll leave that for now. And I'll put Satan on, just leave it like that, it'll darken it a bit. Yeah. And I'm going to add another layer, and I'm going to select the rectangle tool, go up to the top, I'm going to drag it down to about there. Put that layer underneath there, and as you can see, it's odd on both sides. Well, yeah, odd on sides. And I'm just going to use the arrow keys with the move tool selected and try and get it even. I also apologise if you can hear the music. I'm just playing some music while I'm doing this. I'm going to put the colour down to dark grey. And I'm going to put the blending mode, the opacity down to maybe about 50, 55. Come out, and that looks quite nice to me. Yeah. What else? I'm also going to actually put a stroke on that of 1. And I'm going to right click, convert to smart object so we don't have the shape anymore. And voila, we've done that. A couple more things. We got add our text, for example. I'm going to use slant as the thing. I'm going to put, actually no. I'm going to use, let's see what text I will use. Let's see if I can actually find my graphics pack. Fonts. I like this one. I'm going to use that. I've already got them installed. What am I doing? Stop it. What's it called? Agency bold. I'm going to select my text. Agency. Is that it? I'm going to put tutorial. Like so. Put that up there. I'm actually going to reduce the spacing to maybe -10. Put it -10. I'm going to turn it up a bit so it's a bit more straight but still slanted. I'm going to put on top or under, depending on where you want it, of the modules, and I'm going to start putting effects over. I'm going to go for stroke of 1 as always, inner shadow of about 25 pixels, color overlay. I'm going to put it to green. Oh, light green. No, I'm going to keep it white. White's cool, so I'm going to take that off. Outer glow. I'm going to make that white too. I'm going to make that the size of it maybe 16 pixels around about. I'm going to leave that at that. So that says tutorial. And if you want the exact same effect, you just go into your styles and you add a new style. If you do not have the styles, pretty sure, yeah, it's there in Windows. You put styles, but it's on by default. So you save it. I've already just saved it there. And I'll create another text. Let's say subtext here. I want to make this not so. I want to put the opacity down a bit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I want to change the size, so it's quite a bit smaller. It's just on the edge, and I'm going to put it about there. I'm going to go in for a good look. I'm actually going to take it off that hard edge just a bit. I'm going to put that effect over it again. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's looking alright. One last thing. So you want, well, no, two last things. I'm going to put a cool effect on, which is actually, so these two can either go on above or below. I'm actually going to put them below, so I can do this next bit. I'm going to press Alt between. I've added a new layer. I'm going to press Alt onto the module, so it's a mask. I'm going to select the elliptical marquee tool. I can't actually say them words, pardon me. I'm going to select up here. I'm going to go drag it across. Make sure that you've got white as your primary color. Select a gradient tool, and let's see. I can't remember what you have to do in here. Foreground to background. You need to set to foreground to background. You're going to drag it. Okay, that didn't work. Oh yeah, for this, for this you need to convert it to smart object, so it takes away the effects but leaves them on. It just takes it away from the actual effect bit, so we can't edit it. I'm going to, okay, so take a rubber, the eraser tool for you American people, or a brush, and I'm going to just convert it to an actual layer. And then I'm going to go on, make sure on the layer that's masked. Oh, okay, that's not what you have to use. It's foreground to transparent. Sorry. So then you just drag it anywhere, so it's white. You go down. I'm going to add another one down here, because I'm cool like that. About there. But make sure it's... Oh, this is the annoying part I can't do. See, to about there. I'm going to go take the gradient tool. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to select overlay on this one. I'm going to come out again, and there you have it. Now to make it fade out, you can either use the eraser tool and do that. Now we've converted that to smart object, or you can apply it with this layer here and go in and change the color of it. Color overlay. I'm going to change it to OD. There you go. So that is a very basic YouTube background you can use. If you somehow have problems with this, I can upload it if you want, but I don't suggest. Just make it yourself and have fun. And thank you for watching. Please remember to like, favorite and subscribe if you really liked it. It really helps me out, and basically that's it. Thank you.